Hey, good evening, everyone. I just wanted to show and record uh, a little bit of my progress. Well, I think it's a lot of progress, right? So I got the stand, which is nice. I like it. Finally, I mean, it came out broken, but they replaced it. It's just one door. You put the bucket in there. So I'm excited. I'm creating my own ecosystem, being responsible for everything that goes in there. It's just mind-boggling. I just can't believe the crackers, they just don't care. They always adding and subtracting from ecosystems. Even ecosystems are already really weak and, barely getting by. So yeah, today I got 2 more bags of the gravel. I think now it's a nice thick layer. Somebody was supposed to give me another plant. I don't know, it haven't happened yet. It's hard to find plants for me, Every store I've been going to, the plants, they don't really look all that, This one I found it on White Plain Road. And, just south of Pelham. And I don't know, I don't think she's doing very well because, she already got, a couple burns. A couple of burnt leaves. Maybe just don't like being alone. Oh, look, there's a little root over there. Supposedly they do multiply easily, but I don't know. I have to find out. I think I heard something about food for the plants too, that you can put in here. And I'm still undecided on the fish. These are my lava rocks. I don't know. I hope they have some bacteria by now. But it's hard to tell. Next week, I mean, I haven't really felt like, just going out. The weather is so crazy. I mean, yeah, we have had like hurricanes and shit over here like 3 days ago. Even last night, out of nowhere, it just came out these winds like, just the whole day was, okay. It was cloudy, it was like, but it was not too bad, not as windy. And it was like 20 minutes. And the day before, we got the whole day, all night. Raining, winds, storms, and whatnot. Oh, I didn't tell you, today it is July 13. Yeah, almost summertime, and I only been to the beach 3 times. Yeah, which, I mean, there's no telling on what the weather is going to be in New York City. Last year we had a couple of hot days, even at the end of September. I went to the beach, and it was 90 degrees. It was like, I think it was like the last day of, or I don't know, since they took my channel, so I don't even know what exists and what don't exist no more. So like I say, I just haven't really felt like going to Costco and going, oh God, it's so late. It's not even that late. Why I feel like that? It's only 12:15 in the evening. So, when I go over there in Brooklyn, they have a Petco, and I can drop off a sample of the water, and they say they can tell me, you know, how he's doing. I guess, you know, they're obviously going to tell you to buy more products, right? But anyway, you know, I mean, until, you know, I guess I learned to do that on my own. I want to buy it, the whole kit, because they say that's good. In the store, you can pay like $50, and I've seen it online for like $22. So less than half online. That's why a lot of people buy online. Now, I hate to buy online, you know, that is just, you know, for the first time I bought from Amazon some speakers for the computer, which they're also like Bluetooth, and they're supposed to have a lot of bass, so you can play all kinds of music, and they're tiny. They're tiny, but it's been like almost 3 weeks. They're still not here, so I don't know if I should call now. But over there it said 2 weeks, or 2.5 weeks, so it hasn't really been that long. I'm hoping this week I get the speakers, so I don't have to go to the bedroom, because over there I have some, you know, semi-decent speakers in the bedroom. So that's it. That is it. I still not decided on what kind of fish. Like I say, my top 3 choices, well, 2 choices, because the other one, I don't think I want to do African fish and rely on this, you know, the pet owner of this store over there on 204 Street, over there in the Bronx, by Mashulo Parkway. So I don't know if I want to rely, just constantly be calling him, like, you know, like something happened. Because he said he was expert on African fish. You know, it's just like, oh, that's my thing, like, you know, or whatever, you know. So I thought about it. They're really beautiful. But since the gravel is red, I was thinking of getting the telescope. We call it telescope, or you know, the black goldfish, the fantail, you know, black goldfish. So, yeah, I feel like in the red, they will look really spectacular in the red. So now I have to make sure I put something like, you know, I found a pet store today over there by the 2 train on Freeman. I think it's Freeman, right, you know, before coming from uptown, right before Simpson. So when you walk a little bit uptown, there's a Puerto Rican guy. He got his pet store, been there for a while, but I like his animals for some reason. Like, it's less corporate. I just feel like, you know, I go to these pet stores, and it's like, I don't know. It's not for me, I guess. And he got canaries, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm hoping to sell something. I'm selling a couple items online. Well, I haven't even posted them online. You know, a necklace and sculpture and jacket from Jean-Paul Gaultier from 1991, something like that. And it's a cool jacket if you're into that kind of lifestyle. And that, you know, yeah, well, I was working on Marshall Fields, and I got it on like a super sale for like $500. So I think I got like 70% off. I don't know why shit is so expensive like that. But I know there's people who like the 90s. So I just have to post it somewhere. I don't know. I just posted it on Instagram. That's it. And so that's it. Oh yeah, that's African. Yeah, scratch that. So it's gonna be a telescope, or just to get one what's it called, like a rumblefish, betta. They call them betta fish. Yeah. To get one and you know, to get some, you know, I've been seeing tutorials. They say there's about 5, 6 families of fish that, you know, get kind of along with the betta fish, because in big tanks. So this is not that big, but it's 29 gallons. So I kind of feel like, you know, he will be happy here, you know. And I'm even thinking of maybe just getting him by himself with a female, and that's it, just to get them the two together to be happy, you know. That's the most important thing for me, you know, to get you know, what kind or what breed or something, you know, just to for them to be happy. And I just see them every time, you know, in these tiny little containers, and I'm just like, I'm sure they would like to swim a little more than that, but I don't know. That's so I might just end up with a telescope fantail goldfish black, because I just feel like, you know, get a couple of them, you know, maybe 4. I should, if they're in the first tank, so I don't have to quarantine them and go to the whole thing. So I think I can put 4 at the same time. You know, I mean, if the water is okay, I'm asked the guy if I can put 4 goldfish at the same time, and what product. I already have the one, I think, you know, the coating, the stress coating, when you change the water and you put them in there. So, I mean, come on. This is just like, it wouldn't be that awful, because they're at the pet store. They had like 8 in a tank, or, you know, yeah, well, there was, I've seen some goldfish, they had like 20 in a tank like this size at the store. I mean, but they're transitioning, you know, to their owners, I guess. So, yeah, I'm very excited about this, you know, being like, careful, you have to wash your arms and your hands. Make sure you don't contaminate the water. That's why I used to kill so many fish when I was in like, I think it was like in 6th grade, 5th and 6th grade, that's when I got the bug. But, I mean, they lasted a couple of months, and then they would wake up, you know, floating. And hopefully this time it'll be different. You know, so, I mean, I hope so. I hope so. So, yeah, and I have 2 candles in the past 3 days, or 2 days, I don't even know. Because the great Diosdado Cabello, you know, the commander and vice chair of the Socialist Party in Venezuela, got the corona, and I think he developed some symptoms, so I'm really worried about him. So I'm like, you know, he gotta come true. I really hope so. But Venezuela is doing so great, and it's always in my prayers. And it's one of my favorite people. You know, the more I know them, the more I love them. Our brothers and sisters in Venezuela. So that's it. I'll let you go. I'll let you know when I buy a fish.